Good evening, viewers, and welcome to our Glass Cannon playtest of Time Without Tide, the new role-playing game from Chaosium. It's a dungeon delve. It's set in a faux Victorian world plagued by fog that mutates you. The moon has fallen from the sky. This is a strange world, and I can't wait to dive back in with my delvers here. Delve back in. I can't wait to delve, immerse myself. I just want to get wet with this world.
Yeah. Let's all get wet tonight.
I'll dip a toe in. Yeah, why not?
And if Chaosium's listening, get wet. Feels like a really good tagline for Time Without Tide. You know, Time Without Tide, get wet.
Let me try it out. Time Without Tide, get wet.
It's better when you do it. All right. So the thing is, this game it's so fun. It combines like a lot of the fun you have with like dungeon crawling systems with some of the fun like kind of quirky kind of setting features of a game, like maybe Blades in the Dark, or there's a Call of Cthulhu aspect, and it's kind of dungeon crawling simplified, but there's still strategy. You'll see when we play today. But let me introduce my delvers, and I couldn't be more stoked that I have these people with me: Sydney Amanuel, Chris Grace, Matthew Capodicasa, and Paula Deming.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Hello. Jared, did you miss us?
I did miss you. It's been a couple weeks since we recorded our first part of Time Without Tide.
Yeah.
But I saw people around. I saw some of you around.
Yeah, but I miss playing. I was excited to get back into this, mostly because right before the show, we were discussing all of our accents that we really all swung for the fences. I kind of forgot we all did accents.
Is that a problem people have in their home games where they, it's so hard to schedule a game with your friends and then you come back a month and a half later and you're like, what did I sound like?
That's how I feel when I'm GMing.
Oh, like, yeah. What did that NPC?
What did they sound like? And eventually they all just sort of sound like this.
Right.
I think it'd be more of an issue if in your home games you had like a bank of empty chairs that people would come watch you play.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of NPCs suddenly became this voice always, which is just, I'm in a fantasy world. Maybe I'm the sheriff. Maybe I'm the bartender. Maybe I'm the king. You can't quite tell.
I got to play this as well on the Chaosium channel, and I played...
awesome.
Oh gosh, now I forgot his name. The story is terrible. I played the guy I wanted to play originally in this game, and his name Sutler. I played Sutler, and
he's like a fish person.
Yeah,
he's like a deep one hybrid.
And I did this voice for him because he was kind of nervous, and I immediately regretted it, and I did it the whole game.
Yep.
We were in a game recently, and Sydney was like, "I'm just gonna stop talking like in the middle of the game." Sydney, do you remember this? In the middle of the game, in front of an audience, you were like, you know what, guys? I'm just going to change the voice because the voice is kind of hurting me.
Like, I can't do that.
But that's not fair. This was at Gen Con. I did it in character, and I think I believe I said I took off like a shirt I was wearing that was too
in
tight.
Character. You know how when people take their shirt off, their voice changes?
What? Yeah, my collar was too tight and I took it off. And I also recall that I had sort of like a nerdy skater. It was like a blend of skater California nerd. And then I took off the shirt and I got really hot and sexy. I remember I did a big voice
that's
change.
That's a standard thing. You know, you take
taking off the glasses.
Take the hair out.
Yeah.
And that's just a little role play tip. Like if you get tired of the voice, you could just stop doing it. You can just do something different.
I thought you were going to say, here's a little role play tip. Just decide your character just got hotter.
Oh, that
you can do that too.
Or another role play tip: take your shirt off.
Just take your shirt off.
Whatever.
Guys, please don't follow that role play tip. That's called an X card violation, Sydney.
Wait, there's gotta be an all naked home game somewhere.
Chris, I think you just started one, and did you get the invite or what?
next Nash Rally, we fundraise with an all-naked
Well, have you guys
game?
seen the games I've been doing on OnlyFans?
No, Jared, what are the games? What specific games?
We play first edition AD&D, but you can only see our genitals. All right.
Only wait. The camera's fully just trained
just
on
on the
that part.
genitals.
Yeah.
It's under the table. You can't see the game you're playing at all. It's
No
just
faces,
camera's
no die
playing.
rolls. You just hear it narrated. Yeah.
But more
Gives
importantly,
new
what
meaning to the
accents do you
word.
use?
It's Friday night and it's time for Chaos, the greatest RPG campaign ever written.
Well, I don't know. There's no battle axes.
All unmarried, all single.
I'm not entertaining any of that bullshit.
It's the Boston Cream Boys.
What do you think would win between a lobster and a crab?
All hot and dropped.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
He's an avatar of my soul, boy.
Baby, you got real ugly. That's from Army of Darkness.
a load of goo.
What other network does that?
Yeah.
None.
That looks so funny.
Why ball maxing may be more dangerous than you think.
I'm also convinced we're all gonna die.
Use the nunchucks to open the door. Man, I've talked enough. What do you got going on, Joe?
Excuse me while I heard these cats, everybody. I'm going to do a recap of what happened last time. Before I do, I just want to remind everybody of this game, Time Without Tide. It's really fun. It's like great for like, casual, but still fulfills those kind of strategy things that a lot of people want out of a dungeon crawly kind of game. It's launching on BackerKit very soon from Chaosium. If you're into this kind of world, this kind of like faux Victorian. It's a fog apocalypse. The fog has created this like kind of apocalyptic landscape. A fogopolis.
Fogopolis.
I can't do it. Anyway, check it out on BackerKit and help fund this game because it's a lot of fun. It's got great art, great writing based on the quick start that we used to set this up. So check it out. All right, I'm going to do a brief recap. Our Delvers, what do we call it? You're the Dancing Lady Delvers. We've decided
Dancing
now.
Lady
is the name of your
Delvers.
team. They arrived on the good ship. You arrived on the riverboat Drastic with a contract. Your Delver contract was to repair Phareflaw Lighthouse. Light is very important in the world of Time Without Tide. And this lighthouse, its beam cuts through the fog and allows people to travel through the waters of this ruined world. The moon has fallen, the fog mutates people, the lighthouse is so important, and it's gone out for some reason. You're not sure why yet. So you had a meeting with the captain, you looked over your contract, how much money you would be paid if you were able to repair the lighthouse by a certain date. And then you had to break up some rocks that were blocking the beach so that your dinghy could kind of come in and land. You did that well. We kind of practiced the main mechanic of the game that way. And then this game does a hex crawl. So we did a hex crawl. You guys climbed up stairs of stone up to the high cliffs where Phareflaw Lighthouse stands. And then you moved across the plateau up there. And you had several interesting encounters. There were sardine tins. There was a spooky voice that almost made Matthew's character walk off the edge of the cliff. There was a bridge where you had to figure out how to cross it because it was kind of falling to pieces. So, but you guys got here. You have arrived at Phareflaw Lighthouse, and now the real work begins. You must now get inside and figure out how to turn it back on. What is going on with that? So I will ask you to move to your virtual tabletop, which I myself have forgotten to open. Bad GM.
Did we dance across that bridge?
We sure did.
You did, and that
Yes.
was an important detail that I should not have left out.
And we all danced. What did we say we were dancing like? I think I said like Dune, like the sand
Yeah.
walking in Dune.
Right. We
I think you did a
bridge walking.
waltz, bridge walking. We left out some really important stuff like the dancing, the sardine tin that No Boots has that might explode at any moment. So many
The
important
birds
things.
that you smelled. and then that I think
you
attacked
smelled
us.
birds. You know what was so funny about that was, I don't know why you just started talking about smelling birds, but then the encounter that was actually written into the quick start was birds flying out and attacking you in this cliff. So,
Do you think I have the gift?
are you one of the writers of Time Without Tide quick start adventure?
I pull off my mask. It's me. I am. No, that would have been awesome, though.
Wait, the mask would not have been necessary. You could have just been, I was one of the writers.
But beneath the mask I have, it's also my face. It was a perfectly silicone mask of my face.
So you can see I've placed you on the virtual tabletop outside Phareflaw Lighthouse. I've also placed rings of light. That's important when you are exploring in Time Without Tide. Your characters have light sources that they're part of your records, which records are kind of also your inventory, but also special abilities you have. And lights like lanterns and Cyrena, who is Paula's character, her great light create wards. So those are zones that are covered by your light. So Cyrena, you have 4 wards, so you have 4 circles of light there. And Dr. Vespel, you've got a small lantern that creates 2 zones of light. Now, remember to they always have to be connected. Your ward, Cyrena, yours is in yellow. Dr. Vespel's, yours is in more of a gold. They always have to be connected. You can't put ward like on one side of you and then on the far side of you. It has to kind of all be connected like it's a light, basically. And now I'm going to describe again. I described it at the end of our last session, but I will describe again Phareflaw Lighthouse. And, as we explore, we'll get back into the rules and remember how those work. But Phareflaw Lighthouse stands stark against the horizon. The approaching road, flanked by extinguished lanterns, winds toward the lighthouse, past a hail-battered outhouse, and through an overgrown garden bed of thick, yellow vines. The lighthouse's lower cottage is made of salt-stained stone with a red tile roof. Heavy shutters and locks on every window belie any quaintness. The front door, metal indented, hangs open. Small, impish shadows flicker about inside. Overhead, the lighthouse's tower stretches skyward. At the top, its storm-shuttered bright room is shrouded by what could either be low clouds or a menacing fog. A porthole-sized blister has been beaten into the steel shutter from within. Something is trying to get out. You need to get in. Okay, so you can see your characters there in the situation outside the lighthouse, and just let me know what you'd like to do.
Is this the door through which we see the impish shadows I'm pinging?
Very good. So there is a door there. You do not see impish shadows through it. Perhaps you have seen them through the window over here where I'm pinging on the other side of the little garden box that is on one side of the cottage.
Yeah, that garden box is getting Sydney's attention and also No Boots' attention, because No Boots is a little hungry. All we've eaten is the sardines, and he's always looking for food. So he's kind of sniffing in the air. Does he smell
birds?
He says, he looks up the sky. No birds out, but I do think I smell something like a gourd, a pumpkin of sorts. Let me see. And he's gonna, he sounded younger. I'm doing too old.
I love it.
Sydney,
No, it's
can
good.
you just smell, Sydney, can you just smell whatever's written for us in this story
Oh, yeah.
in the future?
Guys, we shouldn't use the front door. Obviously a trap. Let's try something else.
Interesting. Okay. So you're walking over to the garden box.
Yeah, he's sniffing the air, and he's sauntering over and trying to peer into it.
And just to jog your memory, Sydney's character, No Boots, is sort of a street urchin Oliver Twist type with pretty good combat skills and no boots on, bare feet. Hence
the name. I would like to, as No Boots moves away, I'm going to kind of step forward with my great light to try and make sure that No Boots stays within my ward here, Jared. Don't go too fast, No Boots.
Can you? Are you able to move those circles of light, my friend Paula?
I don't think I can.
Okay.
Oh, you made the Olympics.
Well, that's okay. I've moved it for you so that it makes sense. All
People
right.
saying different Olympic songs.
Yeah, that was
I think
interesting.
I was singing the NBC jingle rather than like the official Olympics one.
So, no
don't know what
Boots,
I
you
was-
look into the garden box that's just flanking this this salt-stained, I love that adjective, cottage. And looking into it, you see unappetizing food. Nothing of interest, really. And what I'll say is it looks quite overgrown. It looks like the gourds and things that were growing here have passed their prime, withered on the vine, and are kind of, crushed and pulped.
It's all rotted to bits. Nothing good in there. I guess we should go through the front door then. Oh, wait, a window. And he's like climbing over the wall, and his foot slides directly into a rotten gourd. Oh, it's between my toes. Oh, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He's shaking it off.
And just for those of you out there who are a fetishist for this kind of thing, No Boots' toes are just squashing
Yeah.
overripe pumpkin right now.
Seeds.
There's people out there that like this kind of thing, and if they think
Yeah.
the game is about this, they might
They might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I didn't know
seeds.
that
might-
Corey
they might
Tarantino was a
between-
Glass Cannon fan.
Yes. Yeah. He'll back the whole thing single-handedly. All right.
He
so-
shakes his foot off and he wants to look in that window.
Okay, great. You look in the window, and let me see. I think you can look in the window right here, and what I will do is I will reveal a little bit of what you see.
And Cyrena, again, is still just kind of keeping pace with him to
Great, that makes
to
sense.
keep him in the light.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Let me move your light to what
There,
it would be.
I just drew some light.
You can, Paula, you are welcome to draw a light.
no.
Your light looks terrible. Mine was in perfect circles.
It looks pretty bad. I'll be honest, even though I've used this particular virtual tabletop weekly for about 3 years, I don't really know how it works.
Well, that's okay. You can always do that. Just remember that if you're, you could even just make an X or a dot, because as long as I know that the zone is warded, then you're fine, right?
So
so-
we're like that. Yeah, you've moved it.
right?
You've
It's
moved
like-
it.
it's like that right
good.
now.
I don't know if the one
Wow.
behind me goes away, but
I don't know if people can see this, but to me, this is how this world went into fog. We had
My
perfect
light
circles
goes
of
here.
light, and gradually they just degraded into.
let me see.
I do think it's a good
I'll see if I
idea.
can do an actual shape.
I do think it's a good idea for Dr. Vespel to sort of keep basically position relative to Cyrena so that we're always covering the other two with light.
Smart.
Yes. I would like for Noboots to give me a mind plus skullduggery roll. I think that mind plus skullduggery is what I'm going to say snooping or spying on people through their windows kind of falls into mind plus skullduggery. That's how I've
Okay.
determined that.
And only a 5 or a 6 is a success.
That's right.
And I didn't get any of those.
Would you like to strain and take 1 mind damage and re-roll all the dice you didn't roll? I'm not saying that this is a great opportunity for that. I'm just reminding you of the mechanic.
I haven't done that yet, and I would love to explore all mechanics of the game. So yes, Jared, I would. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please go ahead. You take 1 mind damage, and in this game, your 3 attributes, body, mind, and will, can all take damage. And if you ever get to 0 on any of them, then you have to make, this game's equivalent of death saves, which can put you in critical condition, and you can die if you fail. And that's interesting because that's how it kind of covers the Call of Cthulhu thing of horrors can scare you to death, but also things can make your mind rot or kill your body in various ways. How'd you do when you rolled again?
I got 1 success, and I'm down to 2 mind now, so I hope it was worth it.
So you got 1 mark. You
Yes,
got
one mark.
one mark. Okay, so I'm going to reveal a little bit more. Now you're looking into a living room, and you see
Oh.
a squat toad-like thing
Ugh.
hop past the window.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think No Boots pulls away from the window. Oh! And he scampers back over the wall to Cyrena and Bunk and Dr. Vespel.
Yeah, so to be clear, it was a creature that was like, the size of a large dog, but it was like a toad. And it like was like covered in like dripping snot. And it kind of like hopped past the window for a moment.
Maybe that's why I took some mind damage. No Boots says, there was something wrong in there. It was like a toad that was too big. I've never seen nothing like it before. Nothing on the streets. And I've seen lots of stuff on the streets. Nothing like that.
It's one of the mutated creatures that are out here in the fog.
That seemed to be the room. And Jared, did it seem to be the room that the front door leads into? Did I see that? Or
that's right. That would have been like the parlor, but it's a small cottage, so it's kind of also the living room, maybe.
Maybe we should do perimeter check. See if there's another way in, so we don't have to deal with that slimy bugger.
That seems wise.
Excellent idea, love. Let's go this way.
Before we all move along, is there any reason we should perhaps heal ourselves at all?
Healing in this game does not... Oh, only the doctor can quickly heal you. Otherwise, you have to just kind of go back to start. You have to go back to the ship and kind of take time. So, if the doctor has some manner of doing that, then maybe you'd like to do that before you enter Phareflaw?
I don't know if you are capable.
I do have some way of healing. Could we remind me who needs it?
Sure.
Is everything all right with Dr. Vespel?
Well, remember that I am dead, in a way. So it's not as easily apparent to me who is hurting and who is not.
So not really a real doctor, but we believe in you anyway.
Well, that's not true. I've got the certificate off the wall of the man who tried to heal me. And I've got his accoutrement, as they like to say.
Yeah, so just to remind people, Chris is playing a living corpse that got off a doctor's table and stole his doctor's bag and diploma and ran on and became a doctor. And Paula is, sort of the kind of leaderish character of the group. She has a great light that shines really brightly and also acts as a weapon. It's kind of cool.
I'm the cleric-y type, an echo of the hallowed light.
That's right. So it looks like you have a record on your sheet called First Aid Kit. And it has 3 charges. Have you used a charge yet?
I have not.
Okay.
And this says, as a major action, use 1 charge and succeed a mind plus survival test, which I think is pretty good because I have 3 mind and 2 survival to heal 1 body plus 1 per boon to an ally within reach. I figure I can probably get within reach of everybody.
Everybody can get within reach right now. You're outside the building. You're not in any danger currently. Would you like to go ahead and do that? Give me that mind plus survival test.
Have people taken body damage? I've only taken mind damage.
Same.
I've taken mind and will.
Yeah.
Okay. So
maybe
it sounds like
bodily healing.
Oh, maybe we don't need bodily healing.
I've also got a will record called Bones, which sounds, correct me if I'm reading this correctly, this adaptation has 3 charges. As a 1-segment action, use 1 charge to heal 1 body, 1 mind, and 1 will.
Ooh, that's very good.
Whoa. Doesn't seem like worth using now, but it seems very powerful.
So, are you electing to wait until you're actually in more damage? Taking more damage or in more danger?
Damaged in body.
Yeah, I guess we can wait.
Okay, very well. Well, I wouldn't wait too long because your contract says that you must finish this by the end of spring, and the time is ticking by, everybody. So you're outside this cottage. What do you want to do now?
Perhaps, Bunk, did you want to lead us around the perimeter?
Yes, if I could have a bit more light, I'll lead the way.
Yes, of course.
Paula, I mostly just want you to draw a few more of those circles.
No, don't draw any more, Paula. Just put a little X down where you want them.
How like that?
Oh, I'm gonna head beautiful, Paula.
Counterclockwise around the building.
Okay.
And No Boots will follow Bunk as we do the perimeter check.
Very
and then the
good.
one behind me goes away, and then I draw another one here.
Perfect. Do it however you like, Paula. Now, right here, Bunk and No Boots, and Cyrena, who's moved ahead. You see an outhouse right here where I'm pinging. It's like, got a little crescent moon carved into the door and wooden slats on it. And it doesn't smell really awfully too bad, maybe because it hasn't been used in a while. You are welcome to explore the outhouse, or you can keep moving.
Let's keep moving for now.
Where you have stopped right there, Bunk, you have come up against the wall of the tower. This is the tower that reaches all the way up to the light, and I can tell you that I can reveal a little bit more for you, but it looks pretty featureless, like the wall of the tower here. Like it's just kind of continuous, smooth stone all the way around, But I'll go ahead and reveal some more here.
Smooth stone, like we couldn't climb this tower. It would be super hard, right?
It would be extremely hard, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I might let you try, but it might take 3 marks each time for each roll, and then I might make it like you have to get 3 3-mark tests completed to get to the top of it. Maybe more.
Okay, seems very hard.
And then we know that the other end of this tower kind of overlooks the water, right? So there would be kind of at the end of my perimeter here.
So, if you go back around the back of the tower, it looks pretty empty and desolate back there. Cliffs, steep drop off, some lonely trees trying to hang to the cliffside, but that's it.
Nothing back here, love. Let's go. Let's head toward the door.
All right.
Back the other way?
Yep.
Back the other way. Unless we want to look at the outhouse. No Boots kind of steps towards it as you're walking by, Bunk.
While they're here...
What about this?
Could we just look and see, does it look like any... I know you said it doesn't smell like anyone's used it recently, but does it look like anything's moved in and out, or there's scuff marks on the ground?
Would you like to open the door?
Well, I'd like to look and see if there
don't appear to be any scuff marks.
Okay.
Would you like to open the door of the outhouse?
Oh, I do want
Always
to.
scary opening the door of an outhouse.
I want to
we can all agree.
Experience everything I can while I'm away from the convent. Excuse me, the cloister, whatever we call it.
The convent.
I left my cloistered priory. So I am literally a religious,
She's a priestess of light. Is she about to open this shithouse door?
Are you ready,
Open the
No
shit
Boots?
house.
If anything happens, No Boots, I'm relying on you and your violence to be able to do something about it.
No Boots has his whole fist in his mouth, and he goes, all right.
All right. And I open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and you see a small outhouse that has been outfitted with quite clever mechanical operated plumbing. So there is a hole, but there is a flush mechanism, and there's also an entire kind of apparatus here. And with a mind plus industry test, I can tell you what this apparatus does.
I need someone who understands industry to come and look at this, please. It is not me.
I think Dr. Vegetable can take a look at this. Let me just walk in here next to this little moon symbol on the ground, showing what the door looked like.
I love how it's like the shadow being
It's shining through the door.
Yeah, so cool.
I mean, I'm here in Scotland. We just saw the solar eclipse. That's what it looked like.
Oh, man.
Did I look directly into it and blind myself? No, I didn't.
But you thought about it.
Okay, mind plus industry.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mind of 3 and an industry of 1. So that will be 4 d6s. Is that correct?
That sounds right.
All right. Here, let me take a look at this.
Please,
This is an interesting design. I haven't seen any like this before. But let's just see what I can...
think I said this last time with all of you doing these British accents. This game also feels kind of like Doctor Who to me.
Yeah.
I love that. I love Doctor Who.
So do I.
Oh, you don't know anything about that, do you?
I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
I also love Doctor Who. I'm a giant fan. Well, how did you do there, Dr. Vespel?
I rolled 1 5.
A 5 is enough. You realize that there is a pump here that filters seawater into fresh water for the house, and it has currently been turned all the way on and has probably flooded the kitchen. You could probably drain the kitchen using this pump.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in Blueprints.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Let's do it.
If there are any weird, foggy water creatures, maybe they will die in without the water if we've drained it all.
That's
Maybe
probably how the toad got in, come to think of it. Probably crawled in through the pipes.
Oh.
It'll take about 10 minutes to kind of like turn it, the pump the other way and try to drain the water out.
We got time.
Go for
Let's
it.
do it.
Okay, you do that.
In the meantime, can I do a body and violence check to use the necessaries?
Yes, please do a body and violence check. Matthew's character, Bunk, is kind of like a bruiser, a fighter who's wearing like a stove as armor. Is that right?
A cuirass, yes. It's like a furnace door, basically.
A furnace door is his cuirass. And he's a rough and ready fellow. And please give me a body plus violence and see how his number 2 goes.
Well, I just need to get some more D6s. I don't have enough.
For the people
This is actually dangerous.
Yeah,
people who
I'm
like
concerned.
foot content, people who like scatological content, look, we're covering all our bases.
Yeah, exactly. This is a game for the people.
That is 3 marks, Jared.
All right. It's lucky that Dr. Vespel is already a corpse, or he'd have trouble staying in here and getting this pump rigged to drain the water.
I left as soon as Bunk came in. I was like, well, I will leave you to it then.
After a while, the pump stops going with the sound of water moving and comes to like more of an air flowing sound, like, and you think that you've done it.
Very good. Hopefully that will help us.
So, kitchen's not flooded anymore, but there could still be a toad in the entryway. What do we think? Go through the door, surprise him in the window, climb the tower.
Perhaps we should keep going around and see if we can find maybe there's a window into the kitchen.
Go around the other way. That's genius. Yes. That's why you're the priestess.
So you would have, to be fair, realize that the kitchen should be right around here where I'm pinging the map. Which means that it would just require climbing up into the garden, and then you could try the window if you'd like to.
Oh, look.
There's another window right here.
Yes, of course, No Boots. Go look through that window.
All right. No Boots hops over the wall and immediately puts his other foot into a wet gourd, and all of the seeds squeeze through between his toes. And
all right. Let's not overdo it. We don't want them clicking off like got what I needed.
You got to say it. Why didn't I get to say it? Anyway, so he just with his wet feet walks over to the window, and
I love this hobby. I love it.
We all love this hobby.
When people are like, you got to get into this hobby. Wait till you hear about the wet feet.
Watch just one video. They talk about feet a lot in it. Can he kind of slide the window up from the outside?
Let's see. It looks like he just was, they are locked. The window is locked, but with a mind plus industry test, he could get in.
He tells you it's locked. He can try a mind plus industry, but he might need his mind is down right now, so I don't really know about this. He'll take a look at it.
The damages to our body mind will don't affect our dice, right? I don't think they do. Or do they?
Oh.
No, they don't affect your dice. No.
Your dice pool stays the same.
Oh,
your dice pool
thank
stays
you,
the same.
Chris. Okay.
Very important to remember that. You have an attribute level, and then you have a health level for that attribute, but one does not affect the other. Only when you go to 0 in something, you make tests, and if you go critical, you start losing dice.
Thank you for the reminder.
How did your mind plus industry go?
I did still fail. So he just can't seem to find the lock. He's definitely good at breaking into stuff, but he's like, I think they painted it shut.
Well, I can tell you that you see... Would you like to strain to try to get it done?
I could hurt my brain again.
It's possible. I can tell you that looking inside, you see another one of those creatures. A different one. and it is now flopping on a floor that has a very thin layer of water on it. It's like kind of flopping around in there.
Does it look like it's
Everyone,
dying?
come over here. Everyone, look. I can't get this bloody window open. And he's trying. Can't find the lock on it.
Jared, you said that was mine plus industry. Does anyone else have a good industry?
I have no
I would have
industry.
4 dice in this pool.
Give it a shot. It's okay for more than one person to try.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to say that this is taking so long that the creature you saw in the other room... actually, it can't do that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, tell me what you'd like to do here. Go ahead.
I'll try to open the window as well. Here, let me try as well. I have some history back in the day of a little bit of B&D as well.
Okay.
We're learning so much about you, Doctor.
1 mark.
Yay.
1 mark is enough. The door finally shimmies open. I think that No Boots was trying for brute force, and Dr. Vespel used a little bit more finesse. And so Dr. Vespel has gotten you into the window, and you can see that thing. It doesn't seem to really even notice all of you, even though you've kind of made some noise opening the window. It's kind of just flopping on the floor, going,
Could I attempt to just basically... Are you still going? Sorry.
I hated that sound.
That was this is my big role-playing moment.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
And the Annie Award goes to.
That sounds, Jared, that sounds like you during a sleep apnea test.
Matthew, I'm sorry. What would you like to do?
I'd like to just kind of try to wedge myself in through the window and just whack at it with my pickaxe.
Okay. So, do you want to sneak up on it?
Sure.
Okay. To sneak up on it, I'm going to need a body plus skullduggery test.
Would it be smart as he goes in here for me to shine my light into that space, or is that going to alert the Gilly Belch?
Well, maybe if you guys, coordinated and did it at exactly the same time, it would be okay.
Yes.
It would not. And by the way, the things are called Gilly Belches.
Sorry,
And
I saw it labeled.
It wouldn't have come out unless Paula had read the label. But yes, these strange squatting toad things are called Gilly Belches.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah. So are you going to wait till? I'm not going to make you roll for that, Cyrena. I'm going to just say, if Bunk succeeds, you do it, and if Bunk fails, something goes wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. I have a 0 in skullduggery, but I have 4 in body. So let's see what happens here.
Interesting.
That is 1 mark.
1 mark. Let me just look at this thing's stats real quick. How observant is a Gilly Belch?
A drowning a beached Gilly Belch.
Yes, a beached Gilly Belch.
A beached Gilly Belch, a very good point. I see here that it has 1 mind, and I think you got 1 mark. So I don't think it notices you. I think you get up in the window and you jump in, and when you ambush something, when you get surprise, that means that it gets an initiative of 1, and everybody else... let's see here. Let me look up surprise really quickly, if you don't mind. Oh, here we go. Surprise characters have an initiative 1 and are dazed. So I would like for everybody to roll initiative. And the way that works is that you roll a d6, and we just go in order of highest d6 to lowest d6. But because your sneak roll worked, the Gilly Belch is at initiative 1 no matter what, and it's dazed. Could everybody roll initiative
No
for me?
Boots got a 6.
Okay. Oh, and I'm going to put Bunk. I'm going to put you automatically at 6 because you're the one doing this, right?
Okay, great.
Tell me again when I need to roll.
Just a d6.
Just a d6. Great, thank you.
I rolled a 5.
I got a 6.
Whoa.
Okay. So it's going to be Bunk, then No Boots or Cyrena, whoever wants to go next, and then Dr. Vespel, and then the creature. And the creature is going to suffer -1 to its dice pool. Bunk, what do you do?
Bunk will land kind of on his two feet with his pickaxe in both hands above his head, and he's just going to bring it down with all his might and try to just destroy this thing.
Okay, great. Give
I'm
me
roll a whole bunch of d6s.
Yeah, that's a body plus violence, right?
Cool.
Okay, that is 3 marks.
What weapon are you using?
My pickaxe.
Okay, great. So that is a melee weapon that is a body plus violence roll. So every creature has a number of marks you need to hit, and the Gilly Belch is well, let me just say, you hit. Okay?
I hit.
You hit, and actually, it's going to be so clear, you also have 2 boons.
Yes. So this my pickaxe deals 2 body damage.
Yes, 2 body damage, okay.
And then with my boons, I can use a boon to kind of move, right? Or
yeah, so let me tell you what you could do with your boons, especially on an attack, okay? On an attack with boons, you can flurry if you have 1 boon. That's attack with an additional wielded weapon. I don't think you have that. You can cleave, that's 2 boons. Spend them both. You can only do this with a heavy weapon. You deal 1 body damage to every enemy in that zone. So spaces are a lot bigger than like a 5-foot step for like a traditional F20 game. So every enemy that had been in that room might get hit by you if it's a small enough room. And then finally for 2 boons, you can do something called Deadly, which deals +1 body damage.
I'd like to do that.
You leap through the window, bring your pickaxe down, and smash this thing into a wet, goopy pulp that looks like mucus you'd find in the handkerchief of someone with a bad
nasty.
cold.
Oh,
Jared.
And it kind of mixes with the water on the floor and makes a nice oozy, milky mix.
I will wipe off my pickaxe and say, "Oh, sorry about the mess, loves. Come on in."
we just cleaned this kitchen.
We can be out of initiative order then, if people are cool with that.
Nicely done.
Wow, that's fast.
You are now in the kitchen.
Hops on the counter and is walking fully on the counter barefoot, and will walk immediately over to the fridge and opens up the fridge while still standing on the counter to see if there's any food in there.
I thought you were going to say that Nobus walks into more goop.
Oh, wait, hold on, you're right. I do what you
let's
said.
Stop walking into the goop. I didn't realize what I was starting. No, actually, I don't want to limit you. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, so
I'm always available to tell other people what their characters do.
give me. That's Chris's specialty.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for telling me what I should have done.
There should be a name for that. There's mansplaining, I don't know. All right.
Called alpha gaming.
Mansplaining.
Alpha gaming.
Mansplaining. That's
In
right.
improv, we call it an offer, is what we call it.
Yeah, a gift. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is an improv, Chris. This is tabletop strategy. All right. If you're inspecting the fridge, you find very little in there, almost nothing, in fact. But you can give me a mind plus industry test while you're looking in it to see if you can figure out how it works or what's going on.
Yes. Do I not? I don't know what a fridge is.
I don't know, No Boots. Maybe you should take the offer I've made in this improv scenario.
Whoa. Yes, and watch this.
That's how that sentence works.
I got 2 5s, 2 marks.
That's really good. You realize that this refrigerator opens into a hidden chamber beyond.
What
yes.
the heck?
Some
That's
sort of
so
coolant
cool.
chamber.
How did you know to look in the fridge, Sydney?
Because I know this adventure somehow, like I
don't
said.
know how she keeps doing this, but you guys...
Truly?
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
No Boots opens the fridge and just starts like yanking whatever is in there out. And he's like, not good. Don't like it. I don't like mustard. Whole thing's full of mustard. And then he pulls out a shelf. And when he pulls out this shelf, he like loosens whatever that hidden door is. And he just goes, well, would you look at this? I think they're hiding something deeper inside. They've got food.
So are you going to look beyond into that hidden chamber?
Yes.
Is everybody shining their light in there?
Yeah,
yes,
I'll walk
I will.
closer and...
Yes, Dr. Vessel.
So it's not very large. It's almost like a a closet or like an attic kind of space. It's very cold. Everything's covered in frost. This is evidently some sort of chamber that helps power or create coolant for the fridge so that it keeps cold things cold. And you see a winter coat with something under it. A big, heavy winter coat sitting in a nest of blankets. And beside that winter coat is a teddy bear. On the floor around the teddy bear, blankets, and winter coat, you see a bunch of crossword puzzles and empty ice cream tins.
Ice cream!
Is this where the keeper and his child were hiding, maybe? Or spending their time?
I'd just like to point out that No Boots knows what ice cream is, but not a refrigerator.
No Boots. Everybody knows what a refrigerator is. Okay? I mean, it's not a silly question because we're in a faux Victorian post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
But you should know that before the moon fell and the fog covered the world, there were many marvels, and some have been rediscovered, including refrigeration.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't. Maybe, you know what's sad, Matthew? What? Maybe No Boots really hasn't seen many refrigerators because, like I've said a million times, he lives on the street, Matthew, and they don't have refrigerators on the street.
Yeah, Matthew, be more sensitive.
Thanks for bringing that up, Matthew.
Except for all those street fridges.
Oh, but he loves the street fridges.
It's just a swamp cooler. It's just a bowl of ice with like a fan that runs behind it.
Yep. Swamp cooler.
By the way, can I ask a question? Is Sydney psychic for quick start campaigns? Is that what we're learning?
It seems so, or maybe she was just playing her character. Her character was hungry and went for that fridge.
Chris, I'm seeing the letter J. I'm seeing the letter L. M.
Jared Logan.
I wish I was psychic. I would be so bad at it.
Oh my god! I can't wait for JLM to pay off in this campaign.
Oh man,
I'm writing it down.
Would anybody like to do anything about the room that we're exploring?
I would like to.
Would anyone like to do anything?
Cyrena would like to look at the dead Gilly Belch because a new wonder, a new something that I haven't seen before out in this outside world, and I must learn everything about it. So may I look at it and see if there's anything interesting there?
You may. It looks like a big toad the size of like a bulldog. Mm-hmm. And currently its entire body was sort of popped like a bubble.
This is quite disgusting.
Innards have squirted all over the room.
Oh dear.
And there's a heavy smell of mildew and moss emanating from its cold, wet guts. You realize in that moment that you kind of have to vomit.
Oh. And I do. Just
a little in your mouth.
I will politely lean my head out of the window we came in through and void wetly my stomach.
You know what? I wish I could give you some sort of reward just for the phrase void wetly.
Just let me strain for free next time I fail.
No roll necessary. There doesn't seem to be much to learn. I can just tell you that Cyrena would be familiar with the idea that these kinds of creatures are all over, out in the unwarded parts of the unknown.
As you're vomiting, No Boots has peered into this room, and I think he says, Dr. Vespel, there could be someone who's hurt in here. Maybe they got too cold.
And as you say that, you see the winter coat move.
Oh.
Well, it's very likely there might still be one here now.
Should I kick him?
Well, I think that might be a bit cruel for someone's sheltering themselves from the cold under a coat such as this.
All right, then I'll take the coat. And No Boots is going to go over and goes to lift up the coat.
Okay, you pull the coat easily off of a slip of a girl. She is a tiny, wan little waif looks to be maybe 9 or 10 years old. And she grabs her teddy bear and looks up at you in fear, and she's sitting there shivering.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you didn't kick it then.
And No Boots seen another, he's not a child, but he looks like a child, and he kind of isn't sure how to act, and he gives the coat back. He holds it back out. Sorry, finders keepers, but you seem to have found this first, so why don't you keep it?
You may make a will plus culture test.
Oh. Let's, No Boots? I don't know about this one.
A lot of culture on No Boots.
I could assist if we thought I have stopped vomiting.
You have stopped vomiting.
Oh, did you find someone? Let me help you. I am sort of a nun, and I can give you one.
Hi, I'm Paula, and my character is sort of a nun.
Sort of a nun.
Sort of a nun type. So maybe I could be soothing in some way. So I have 2 in culture, so you can get 1 die as I assist, as I look and maybe analyze what I'm seeing and maybe the right way to calm a scared child.
Wow, and I love that you remembered the assisting mechanic, which is you give half of the relevant skill to the person who's rolling.
Thank you.
And No
it's
Boots,
rounded up, right?
I actually, No Boots, I liked your role play so much that you may go ahead and add 1 more die.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
You're allowed to do that if you're the
day.
game master. It's my prerogative.
I think with that assist and Cyrena's kind of like soft speaking voice, No Boots also kind of like lowers his voice and is much softer and less like rowdy than he's been.
She goes changing her voice again.
To be fair, the accent's actually changed drastically this entire episode. I keep doing a different accent every time I open my mouth. I'm tired today. But that is 3 marks.
Ooh.
Great. When you put the coat back on very politely, very, very courteously, she kind of looks up at you and the teddy bear. She holds it up and she moves it and she makes like the teddy bear is talking. And she says, Muesli's father said to wait here until he came back. And also Muesli's father said not to talk to strangers. So would you all kindly please leave?
Huh.
Oh, Cyrena will kneel down and speak directly to the teddy bear. Oh, thank you so much for allowing us to speak to you so that Muesli can hear what we have to say. We are going to help. Do you know where Muesli's father went?
Well,
Mr. Bear.
yes. Muesli's papa said he was going to go up to the bright room to try to turn the light on. But Muesli's papa never came back. And now not Papa is in the bright room.
Not
And
Papa.
Not Papa speaks with Papa's voice. But it's not
Understood.
Papa.
Understood.
And
Do
we'll take a
not
short
worry.
break right there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take a short
Yeah.
break. And when we come, it got grim, didn't it? It was all foot fetish jokes until you learn a little girl had been abandoned. We'll be right back. This is going to be on backer kit. It's called Time Without Tide from Chaosium. Be sure to check it out. We'll be back in a minute.
Natural fucking 20.
When Skid said he was playing Babe Ruth, I knew it was going to be a good night.
We're back playing Time Without Tide, the new game from Chaosium, set in a faux Victorian fog-shrouded world of mystery and horror. And our delvers are at Phareflaw Lighthouse. They have a contract to relight the light of Phareflaw Lighthouse, and they have just met the Lightkeeper's daughter, a small, waifish young girl who was hiding in a coolant chamber behind the refrigerator. Luckily, Sydney is a hungry, hungry girl and made her character hungry and checked the refrigerator and found a secret door. And so back here, you found her, and she has just shared with you via her teddy bear that Papa went up to relight the light, but he didn't come back down. And now not Papa is up there, speaking with Papa's voice. So I'll let my delvers decide what they'd like to do with that situation. No Boots, Dr. Vespel, Cyrena, and Bunk. What are you going to do?
Could you just remind me of her name? She spoke through the teddy bear. I just forgot her name.
Muesli, like the breakfast.
Yeah, like the grain. Muesli.
Yeah.
Bunk, I know that Bunk is kind of standing toward the back while Cyrena talks to Muesli. And all of a sudden he just kind of like squats into frame and sticks and loudly whispers in your ear, "Don't tell her Dad's dead, love." And then he slowly backs away.
Wasn't going to. Good advice. Mr. Bear, do you
My name
or
is Plum.
Muesli?
She does
Plum.
a pretty good man voice for the bear.
Oh,
She's like a
that's
little
good.
girl, but the bear's like, "My name is Plum."
Plum pops back in and says, "Don't tell the bear neither." And then he pops back out.
Understood. Plum, do you or does Muesli know exactly how we can go to the Bright Room up in the tower so that we can try and bring her Papa back?
Muesli's Papa gave Muesli the key to the Bright Room and told her to hide it until he came back.
Well, perhaps we can make use of it and help. Would that be okay, do you think, with Muesli? And she'll just put her hand out in a really gentle way.
And Muesli looks at your hand for a while, and then looks up at you, and looks at your hand, then looks at you and says, "It's not really the bear talking, it's me."
Oh my goodness, what a good bear voice you do. I was completely fooled.
What?
And she pulls an old brass key out of her jumper and plops it into your hand.
We will take good care of this. I want you to stay hiding here safely and keep Plum safe, and then we will come back for you. Is that all right?
The bear says, "Muesli wants me to tell you, whatever you do, try to stay in the light."
Yes, of course. Don't worry, I have a lot of it. And she'll close her hand around the key and tuck kind of the blankets in the jacket, the coat around Muesli and stand up and say, "Right, we know what to do now. Up we go to the Bright Room."
Very good. So there's only obviously one exit out of this coolant chamber through the refrigerator, and there's only one exit into the house out of this kitchen, a door that is horribly bowed now because for a while it was holding back a lot of water. Would you like to open that door? If you do, you know that you'll be going into the chamber where you saw a gilly belch earlier. So let me know how you'd like to move through that chamber once you've opened the door.
Just to review, do we know where this key is going? Have we seen it or no?
Well, it's how to get to the Bright Room, right? So
Right.
in theory, you're going to head toward the tower.
Could we not just go out the window we came through instead of going through that?
Well, the tower has no doors or windows on the outside. So that wouldn't really work because unless you wanted to try the thing we mentioned earlier of climbing up the sheer stone of the tower.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'll take Bunk steps towards us. "Just get behind me. I'll take care of the gilly belch."
Very good. Are you going to open the door and go out into that room?
Not only are we going to open it, Jared, we're going to kick it in.
Ooh, okay.
You badass.
Interesting.
Ooh. You're
All
gonna barrel through.
No.
'Cause you look like
No
a barrel.
roll is necessary to kick it in. You open the door to the parlor. And when you do that, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ghillie belches.
What?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's more than I expected.
Yes, they are. They
we
are.
always saw one before.
Have you ever seen the movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
You know how gremlins destroy everything in the movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what these things are doing. They are eating the furniture. They are ripping down the wallpaper. They are completely just sliming everything with their thick layer of mucus. So that is what is going on with these seven ghillie belches that you see out in this room.
Does anyone have anything could like put them to sleep or distract them? Or we have a can of maybe sardines.
I was gonna say, No Boots is holding up the can right behind Bunk. And if Bunk makes any hesitation, No Boots will kind of like lift an eyebrow.
This is no time to be thinking with your stomach, love.
And he goes, Doc! And then he's gonna push Bunk's head down and like hop over him and throw the can into the room, hoping that it might at least create a distraction.
So I think that's really, really interesting. So the idea, let me make sure I get the idea. The idea is that you are going to create an explosion, and perhaps they will all head toward that direction to see what's going on.
Yeah, and even if it's not explosive and we were wrong, it's food, and maybe they'll be interested in the food.
Yeah, this was the sardine can you found that was potentially explosive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and show me where you're throwing it. Is it like over here?
Yeah, like in the furthest, almost the opposite end of the room, the furthest corner maybe, yeah, and hoping they go there.
Okay, very good. So I'm just going to let you know a little bit more about the room. You see the front door that you could have decided to come in, but you didn't. You also see a doorway over here on the far end of the room, and you see one kind of like down here. And you know that if you move eastward down this hallway, you will come to the door to the tower, right?
Right.
All right.
Makes sense, yeah.
You are now going to throw this to try to distract them. So here's what I'd like. I'd like a mind plus skullduggery roll, because this is like a distracting technique. And let's see how it goes.
Trying to see if there's anything I can do
I can assist.
would like...
I've got 2 skullduggery. I can assist one die.
Okay, I would love an assist. How do you assist me?
So, yeah.
We're trying to do a distraction. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say throw it in the southwest corner. That's where my grandma always said to throw things for good luck. She used to put, when we'd go to a new home, she'd throw change in the corners, pocket change, so that we were never poor.
Oh, this really speaks to No Boots. He's never even had a home to throw change into the corners of, and he's like, I didn't even know people did that. So he feels really inspired by that.
And he gets +1 from Dr. Vespel's skullduggery of 2. It gives him 1 skullduggery extra die. And how's he do?
It shows because he got 2 mark.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 marks. So
also, an actual Irish person did that at my house in LA.
Like,
I love that. Is that a thing? Money in a
The first
corner?
time he came over, he went around throwing quarters into like the corners of our living room.
So here's what happens. The sardine can goes flying true to No Boots' aim, clack, clack, clacking down into a corner right beside an open door to the chamber over here on the west side of the house. It does not explode. However, what are people doing in this moment? Are you staying and waiting and watching what the ghillie belches are doing, or are you moving now? What are you doing?
We should head for the eastern. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, see if we can get just while they're all distracted.
I think
I'm
we'd
hoping
move
they'll
immediately.
be distracted.
Okay.
Like, are they moving toward it?
Roll initiative
Toward what
for
was
me.
thrown?
Roll initiative for me.
All right.
Everybody?
Stop yelling.
Okay.
Hey, I got a 2.
I also got a 2.
I got a 5.
6 for Bunk.
6. Bunk got a 6. Who got a 5?
Cyrena
got a 5. What did No Boots do? No Boots?
2.
A 2 as well.
Dr.
Well,
Vespel
I have
too.
good news for everybody. Okay. You see that they have all, in fact, turned toward the clacking sound in the corner. Okay. It is going to be Bunk's turn first. You can just wait and see what they do, or you could try to sneak through among them by giving me a body plus skullduggery roll.
I mean, it feels like if we're going to sneak, it probably would behoove us to wait just a sec, right? Just to see if they go for the distraction.
I thought we were going to throw it and just move immediately because we assumed it might blow up. But
Okay.
you do what you think. You're at the front, so.
Bunk is not the brains of the operation, so if you throw what you think is a grenade and then tell him to go, he's going to go.
Okay.
So you said,
Is he sneaking?
Body.
Is he just running? What's he doing?
you know what? I can't really sneak. I'll admit it's not really Bunk's strong suit. So I'm just going to kind of barrel through.
Okay. I'm going to allow that. So that's called the dash action, and it means that you can go 2 zones. Do you see where these zones are separated on the map there, Matthew? They have like kind of white lines separating them. So that means Bunk could start in the kitchen zone here and could move, into this first zone with the front door and then like down into this zone over here where I'm pinging to the south. He does however, need to make a roll, because if he gets boons, he can go even more zones if he'd like.
Okay, great.
And I'm going to say, because the floor is covered in gilly belches, that he needs actually an extra mark just to kind of get past them. Does that make sense? So
Totally.
You don't start going an extra zone until you've got 2 marks, if that makes sense. All right, so give a body plus navigation test.
Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. I got 3 marks.
Okay, 3 marks. So 1 was just to kind of get past the gilly belches, and the other 2, the other 1 is to succeed at going 1 extra zone, and then you can go another extra zone for your extra boon. So you're now in the zone right beside the zone that leads to the door to the tower. Okay? All right. Now it is Cyrena's turn.
All right. Cyrena is also not very skullduggish. So I think she'll also do a body navigation. Now, she does have this conga ability. Whenever I move, I may pull an ally within reach with me. Would anyone like to come along, or would you like to try your own sneaking? Because I know No Boots and Dr. Vespel have skullduggery.
I got to tell
I've
you,
got an
I
idea
think
for my
sneaking
sneak,
at this point is going to be tough, because
Yeah.
basically you were like, go, 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 and Bunk is just body checking through them. So sneaking is going to be tough. What would anybody like to be pulled by Cyrena? I'm going to say that's a very good idea, because it's using her power, and it, negates your need for a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think No Boots would be open to it. After seeing the can didn't explode and some time has allowed him to process that, yeah, he kind of just reaches out his hand
And
to
she'll
Cyrena's
just
hand.
take it, like knowing, I think they've done this many times, and she'll like take it and just like go, and hopefully we'll roll well enough that it's fine. So we're doing a body plus navigation.
That sounds good.
So that is
Give me a body
6
plus navigation.
dice.
And remember, you need
Whoa,
2 marks
6.
just to go the 2 zones.
Yeah, because I have 4 in body and 2 in navigation. Let's go. Okay, I have 2 successes.
Okay, that's enough for you to
2
go.
marks.
That's enough for you to go 2 zones. Normally, it might give you more, but I think that because there's these gilly belches everywhere, you make it to here. Okay, but you take No Boots
Great.
with you.
No Boots is with me.
Okay. All right.
Stay
and
close.
Then it is No Boots' turn.
Yeah, No Boots. I mean, we're like right in front of 2 gilly belches. Like, how would we get around them?
Well, you just body check them like Bunk did. Remember the image you're seeing is not literal. It is
Sure.
a abstraction.
Would I still be able to hold on to Cyrena's hand if I took my turn and like moved ahead, like move with her, or no?
You can't pull her along. She can pull you along. But if you'd like to use your turn now, she's pulled you farther to, make the dash action, and maybe you minor action. In combat, you have a minor action and you have a major action. Right now, you're all using your major actions to do dashes, right? To go farther than you're normally able to go. You could use a minor action to grab the key from Cyrena, and then, major action to dash and try to get to that door.
Yeah. I like that. Cyrena kind of had that plan. So, yeah, he's going to palm the key, like as she's holding his hand. They almost
they kind of transfer it in.
A relay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a baton.
Like the baton and exactly.
Right, and I love these things are like all like turning and going and like starting to like leap toward you. Now it is your turn, No Boots. Give me that body plus navigation test.
Body plus nav. We've
go.
got two successes.
Okay,
2 marks.
2 marks. So 1 mark we said is just to kind of get around the gilly belches because they are, blocking, giving interference. But that means you can go 2 zones, and 2 zones we're going to say puts you up at that door.
Yes.
You are now at the door to the tower. Okay.
And I've been, as you can see here on our virtual tabletop, I've been, as I move, kind of shining my ward forward as well.
Yes, you're moving your ward around, which I highly appreciate. You're remembering that ward thing because, if they do things, they'll get +1 die when they are, acting outside of your ward. And you guys will get -1 die when you are acting, or actually it's a difficulty thing. Things become easier or lower, so the amount of marks you need. It's not plus dice, but it's plus difficulty or minus difficulty to the monsters. All right. That means that it is now, Dr. Vespel. How are you going to do this, Dr. Vespel?
I don't think I can dash in quite the same way. I'm going to pitch something to you, Jared, which is this. I would like to use my ashes will record, which sort of makes me, essentially, it means that whenever I stop moving, I can appear indistinguishable from a corpse. So my pitch is, can I gradually make myself to the door, essentially stopping whenever one of them looks at me, and just appear dead. So it'll take a little longer, but my idea is to just sort of walk and then
you can make a body plus skullduggery test, but because of that ability, which is quite great, you should add up a die.
Yeah.
Great. All right, let's see. That's 6 total, and I got 1 mark.
Okay, 1 mark is enough for, let's say, for you to get like, let's say you get out into the room, okay? And you're pretending to be dead right now. Now it is finally the Gilly Belch's turn. And if everybody had just waited, they may have all have gone for the sardine can. But everybody decided to blast past them with as much violence as humanly possible.
Someone did suggest that.
That's crazy, and I don't
someone was overruled.
Well,
that's crazy. That you said that, Matthew.
So I'm going to have them roll their intelligence, and if they fail, their mind attribute, and if they fail, they go for the thing you threw. If they succeed, they come after you. All right. That guy succeeded.
Oh.
That guy succeeded.
We want fails, right?
That guy succeeded.
What? Aren't they only rolling 1 die?
That guy succeeded.
There's no way.
Jared. How are you rolling so many 5s and 6s?
Wait, what was their mind again?
1. You said it was 1.
Oh, I was rolling 2. Let me do it over again. GMs make mistakes sometimes too, you guys. Okay, here we go. Starting over. Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Fail.
No.
Success.
Okay.
Fail. Success. Okay. So.
That's better.
These guys are using a power called Pounce, where they can go up to 2 zones with like a leap. This one leaps over here to where your your distraction went. This one also leaps over here where the distraction was, and so does this one, leaving zones much clearer, right? And one of them that was already there grabs the sardine can and crunches it in its mouth, and it explodes.
Yes!
And a lot of them explode in this fireball of slime that sprays and completely coats Cyrena and Dr. Vespel because they are in the adjacent zones. Like you are like slimed, like Peter Venkman. Like you can't do that on television. You are completely befouled by slime. Meanwhile, there are 2 ghillie belches that succeeded in realizing that there were enemies around them, and they are going to do things against you. I recommend as your game master, but you do not have to listen to my recommendation, that you run for that door, because why waste your resources on these little monsters? One of the ghillie belches is going to attack Cyrena, because I haven't.
And don't forget, they're within my ward. So they're at some sort of disadvantage.
They don't really have disadvantage, but they basically
there's a penalty.
Sure.
Or there's not a buff.
If that's what you want to believe, sure.
They get a buff if they're outside of my ward.
One of them bites you with its violence.
Wait and see how you roll. It may not bite me.
2 marks. You take 1 body damage, and it spends 1 boon to grapple you. You have been trapped here in the room. The other one attacks No Boots, who's trying to get in that door. Here it goes.
No, my key!
It gets 2 marks. It bites you and grapples you. If you've been bitten by the ghillie belch, you now take 1 body damage each. Ow. So No Boots takes 1, and so does Cyrena.
Oh, I don't like it.
So, Jared, I don't know when in order of operations this would happen, but I do have a mind record called Field Medic. Whenever an ally within 2 range is damaged, you may immediately move towards them. So I think Cyrena's close. So whenever it comes up, I don't
you
know
may
if that's something that
move towards them. Tells me now. So would you like to move into that zone?
I'll move towards Cyrena's zone.
I can move you. Is that okay? Right there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, what's hilarious is No Boots is 2 zones from you. So if you wanted to, you could go farther as Dr. Vespel and get all the way up to No Boots by the door to the tower, or you could go to Cyrena to help her.
Go all the way to No Boots, I think.
Yeah, is that the first body? Is that the first body damage you took, Paula?
Yeah, it's my first body damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go to No Boots then, because he's got the key.
Go to No Boots.
Okay, go ahead and move your character all the way to No Boots.
All
okay, new round. Bunk, it's your turn.
Okay. What I would like to do is move to try to whack this ghillie belch off of No Boots' back so he can open the door for us.
That sounds like a great idea. You can move 1 zone as a minor action, so you can move into the zone with the ghillie belch and No Boots. It is currently covered by Cyrena's ward, if it weren't to be covered by Dr. Vespel's ward. And you can give it a whack. Attack it, please.
I'm going to use body and violence for this.
That's what you're supposed to use.
Hit it with my muscles and my pickaxe. That is not a great roll. In fact, there are no marks in it.
Would you like to strain?
I would strain body to do this.
No, you take 1 mind damage anytime you strain, and you can re-roll all the dice in the pool that you'd like to.
Well, that was a leading question because I already strained once in our last session, so I'm at 1 mind. So if I strained again, I would.
You'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You'd be in trouble.
So I might just have to leave this as a failure.
Okay, we will leave it as a failure for now. Then it's Cyrena's turn.
Okay, I would like to not be grappled anymore so that I can try and move toward the door. A minor action when a body plus violence contest with the creature grappling you to end their grapple. So I would like to, for my minor action, try that. I have no violence, but maybe just the body will be enough. It is a 4, so...
It'll roll body plus violence versus your body plus violence. Is that right?
I believe so. It says a contest, so I think that's probably true.
Let's try it. You ready?
Okay, come on.
This is your minor action, and then you'll be able to do a major action. How'd you do?
I didn't get any marks.
Okay.
So
It got 1 mark. It pulls you tighter with its gelatinous tongue.
I will instead strain. See if I can
strain.
push
Go
back
for it.
against it. Think about my temple and my home, and I must return there, even though it pains me to think about leaving this outside world, and that's the strain it's causing, but I cannot stay here. And so I will take a mind. I won't be able to do this again, but let's try it. I'm going to re-roll all my dice.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1. It's only 1 though. 1 mark.
1, and it scored 1. Does Meet It beat it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm going to rule in this case that it does, because I loved your role play, and obviously there are other things to get to other than this little gilly belch. So you snap free, and you have a major action left.
Yes. Then I will run.
Great.
To
Give
my
me a
friends at
body
the door.
plus navigation roll.
This one I have more to roll.
The way
so
is
that's
much more
good.
clear now, so a success means you're just able to kind of dash into the next zone where they're opening the door.
Jeez, my dice luck is not super great, but I did get 1 mark.
Okay,
So
that's enough. You are. I'm sorry. I'm moving your character. You move yourself.
Sorry.
Don't let me do that. And
I am
you're now all by
with
the
my
door.
friends.
But No Boots, who has the key, is currently wrapped in this monster's tongue, and it's No Boots' turn.
Am I able to pull out a weapon even though the tongue has me?
What weapons do you have?
I have a hatchet, and I also have a percussion revolver.
A hatchet and a percussion revolver are both quite small. If you were wielding some big, ungainly thing, I might say no. But in this particular case, I'll say, yeah, you're able to get a hold of one.
I think I think it's the percussion revolver. He easily slides it out of his pocket, and he is going to just shoot the creature, hoping that it will release him.
I love that. So it's got you wrapped in its tongue, and you just put your revolver against its head.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes some more snot. Here we go.
This
is going to be a mind plus violence roll.
Let's go. That's 3 marks.
3 marks is... how much damage does it do?
It does 1 body damage.
Okay. You have 2 marks you didn't... two boons. And you can make your attack more deadly with 2 boons. Would you like it to do 2 damage?
Yes, Jared, I would very much like that.
Very good. If you've decided to do 2 damage, you blow what passes for its meager brains out of its head with an explosion of ooze that goes everywhere, all over your face, in your mouth, up your nose, in your ear. It's hanging off your sodden hat, but the creature is dead.
He takes his hat off to get some of the stuff off, and somehow it got in his hat, and when he takes the hat off, more of the ooze falls onto his head from inside the hat. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't even make sense.
He will then flip the key to Dr. Vespel. He does a cool key flip, and he goes, "Quick, open the door!"
Vespel, it's your turn.
Oh, I'll open the door. I got the key. I'll reach over.
The key
Catch it
slips
like
in.
that.
It clicks in the lock, and the heavy door opens, and you are looking into a dark metal stairwell that spirals up into the interior of the tower. You know what? We could talk about this last Gilly Belch, but I think everybody goes before it go. Oh no, actually, it would go now. Actually, I'm going to let it do something. It moves and attacks Bunk. Here it goes.
Great. And I should let you know that my heavy cuirass gives me +1 armor.
Well then, it succeeds, but it only does 1 damage with its attack. 1 body damage. That means it takes it from your armor and does no damage to your body. So you are completely unhurt by it. Your cuirass blocks the whack of its tongue. Bong! Maybe it makes as its tongue connects with your cuirass. And then, every turn, at the top of your turn, your armor refills, right? So you have one armor again. It's not gone forever.
Cool.
Very good. That is its turn, and now we go back to Bunk himself.
Well, I'll just try to cover our escape here and just kill this thing.
Kill it.
Take it out.
And this time I get 2 successes.
Two successes is a hit and a boon.
Nice.
So I'll deal 2 damage just with the regular hit from the pickaxe, and then I would like to spend my boon to make it extra deadly.
It is dead, squashed underneath your heavy pickaxe.
So I have an ability or a mind record called Bloodthirsty. It says, whenever you kill a creature, become invigorated, then you may move. So invigorated just means I get a +1. I get a boon basically for my next test.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But it doesn't. It expires by the So it's not. You can't really use it out of combat. But I can move.
Invigorated means your next test is -1 mark easier.
That's what it is.
Normally I think that they're assuming that happens like if it happens in the next round, because we're about to move to a new scene. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I get to move. I'm immediately invigorated, so I will rush through the open door.
You do, and is everybody rushing through the open door? There are no longer any monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go up.
Good.
We need to find not Papa as quickly as possible.
Not Papa.
I also want to just clarify, did Bunk also get covered with goo? Because then all 4 of us, I think, are now covered in goo. It's very important.
Can we get a goo count?
Yeah. When he killed this ghillie belch, did Bunk get covered in goo?
You have to tell us.
When he killed this ghillie belch, Bunk did get covered in goo. I don't know. Why does that matter exactly?
Just important to some of the viewers. Just important to some of the viewers. Want to make sure we know.
For our team building, if all 4 of us are covered in goo, then we're all more trauma bonded through it.
I think from now on, before we go on any delve, we're all going to lube up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. These are.
Oh wait, we're getting greased up before we bare knuckle box.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great. I love all of this. All right.
Jared wants to kill us all. Never
Jared's
more insincere statement.
No, it's
could have been
okay.
said.
I
This
love
is so
all
great.
of it. So you climb up to the top of these metal stairs, and there's a hatch there. Who's leading? It sounded like Bunk, right? Bunk got there
Well,
first.
Vespel had the key. Oh, but Bunk ran through the door. Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah, so there's like a hatch
I'll be
there. Are
second.
you opening the hatch?
Yeah, I open the hatch.
You open the hatch and enter a prison. Heavy metal storm shutters, dented and scorched, seal this circular chamber from the outside world. Debris blocks the perimeter paths around a central engine room. Coils of squirming unknown make the shadows heavy. Your every sense screams danger. This chamber is choked with fog, and we know that in Time Without Tide, the fog is bad. That's going to mean that your ward, my friend Cyrena, is it's reduced by 1. Yours as well, Dr. Vespel. So you only have 1 ward, Dr. Vespel, and Cyrena, you only have...
I have 3.
You only have 3. You can also see, it says how the paths are choked with articles of junk. Mm-hmm. That's true, and you can see that it would take a test to kind of get through this junk blocking the various sections of this lighthouse. Excuse me. Let us start by rolling initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, take that back. Okay. Just let me know what you're going to do, and then if something happens, I'll have you roll initiative.
Does it look like we need to keep going like up? This is just a space we need to pass through.
You just have to. No. This is the top.
This is it. Okay,
There
we're
is
at
a
the top.
light
Thank
room,
you.
a central light room that turns on the light, which is what you've been hired to come and
Thank
do.
you.
And then there is this outer kind of circle that you can move through.
Is this a door to the west of the central light room?
That sounds right. Yes, that's correct.
All right, Bunk will start moving toward the door.
All right,
I'll shine
Cyrena.
my light in that direction.
Okay, very
So I
good.
have 1, 2 there.
All right. You shine your light in that direction. Bunk, you can go ahead and move in the light to there.
Bunk will move to the doors.
Okay. Yeah, there's a kind of big, heavy door blocking the circular chamber. That is the central engine room. Would you like to open it?
I would.
It opens with a, that was actually supposed to be a squeal of rusty metal. And it opens up.
Thank you.
And inside you're looking at a complex tangle of metal and glass housed within the central column. There's only enough space for 2 creatures in here. And you can see that someone who knows how to work on machines would need to work on this in order for them to be able to, get the light back on.
I have a screwy driver, which is a tool that lets me repair things. Or fix, rebuild, disarm, and otherwise fiddle with objects. Makes it 1 mark easier. Minus 1 mark.
Amazing.
So I would... Does
Yeah,
anybody...
that's
But
awesome.
I'm wondering if anyone else can beat my industry and mind, or would it be
I cannot.
body, Jared?
This would be a mind plus industry test.
So for me, that would be 4 dice.
It's 4 for me
But it
as
would
well,
be
but I
one
can
easier.
assist. I think I'd like... You said 2 people can fit in the
Perhaps 2 of
center?
You should go in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to go in to where Bunk is. And also... Can I put my light just...
As Dr. Vespel crosses... Oh, yeah, good work, Dr. Vespel. Dr. Vespel shines his lantern in there. As Dr. Vespel shines his lantern into the central lighting fixture that Bunk has found and has started to kind of work on, you hear a voice over in this section of the lighthouse, very, very quiet in this section of the light room, say, "I can't fix it. I'm sorry." And then the voice begins to sing. And the horrible cacophony that emanates from this voice requires everyone to make... Yes. Oh, no, indeed. Everyone must make a will plus survival test.
I'm gonna use my stalwart icon. The icon has 3 charges. Whenever I make a will test to resist an effect, I will use 1 charge to make this test 1 mark easier.
Okay.
I hold my holy symbol, if you will, and try to resist.
Okay. All right. How did we do, Cyrena?
Wow, I didn't even need to do that. I got 4 marks.
Very good, Cyrena.
Jeez.
No Boots, how did you do?
1 mark.
Bunk, how did you do?
2 marks.
And Dr. Vespel, how did you do?
1 mark.
Okay. 1 mark is enough. If you made at least 1 mark, you are able to withstand whatever this is, but now I do want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, crap.
Right.
Okie dokie. Ghost is here.
That's a lesser roll. What I just rolled.
Bunk, what you
What'd
got?
you get? Because I got a 1.
2. Well,
Bunk's got a 2. Bunk's got a 2, and Dr. Vespel's got a 1. Ooh, this is going to be exciting because you are the 2 fixing the light, and
we're going to go last.
you're going to go last. How'd you do, Cyrena?
I got a 5.
Cyrena's at 5. How about No Boots?
3.
And No Boots is at 3.
No one says a gun.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you.
No!
But it rolled a 6. Suddenly, exploding from the debris in front of you comes a thing covered in eyes, made out of bilge water, horrible, dirty, used to be H2O filled with flotsam and jetsam and dead fish. And at the top of it, the face of what used to be a man, or what is mimicking a man, with a white beard and a fisherman's cap. And it comes smashing through the debris ahead of you. It succeeded at a hide roll earlier, so I'm going to rule that it is surprising you. Okay?
Oh, no. Oh, it's called Not Papa?
I don't like it.
Actually, take that back. I'm going to roll it's...
No, what a horrible...
No, it doesn't surprise you. It just smashes through and attacks.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And it will roll its dice against you right now. I think it's going to attack... Oh, the lady with the big light feels like the way to go.
That's all right. I'm here to protect.
Okay. All right, here we go. It is going to bite you with a lot of dice. It almost can't lose. Here we go. It got 1, 2, 3, 4 marks on that test. It is going to bite you.
Okay.
Its bite does 1 body damage, and it will spend 1 boon to grapple you in one of its many mouths. So Cyrena is holding up her light, and this thing is like kind of trying to cover her, devour her, cover from every angle, starting to try to envelop her. That's its turn, and now it's Cyrena's turn.
I have a reaction. I'm wearing a parade uniform. This uniform, when damaged by an attack, I will exhaust this to deal will damage to the attacker equal to the damage received. So I will exhaust it and deal 1 will damage back to
Nicely
Not
done.
Papa.
That's cool. Not Papa takes 1 will damage.
And can I use body plus navigation to attempt to resist this grapple? When a body plus violence contest to grapple an enemy within reach, do they have to do a contest, or does it just happen, Jared?
That
Does the target can use body plus navigation to resist?
That just happened because it said spend 1 boon to grapple the target in one of your mini mouths.
Great, so it's not a contest.
Wow.
Not a contest.
Then on my turn, as a major action, I will assign my ward to Not Papa. He's already in my ward, but basically I'm going to shine my light, I think, in this other direction.
So this is cool because this is a specific action you can do in this game. You don't just have to fight with weapons. You can do something called shine, right? Is that what you're going to do right now? Is that what you're trying to do?
What I'm going to do is repel. Assign my ward, then succeed a will plus survival test to repel horrors within it. Until my next turn, horrors that end their turn in the warded zones take 1 will damage. I can spend boons to do
slow
more.
them as
So I'm
well.
going to try to repel.
That's great. Okay, so yeah, I think that you go ahead and make that will plus survival test.
All right, so that's 4, 5, 6 dice. Come on.
That's really good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll well. Be good. Be nice to me, dice. Come on. Okay, I didn't get any marks, so I am going to actually strain, even though I said before I couldn't do that again, because I'm indomitable. Whenever I take body or mind damage, I may treat it as will damage. So I'm going to take 1 to my will instead of mine to strain and re-roll every single die.
This is Paula is showing system mastery of a game we all just learned to play.
Yeah.
She's also really playing a light nun, I think, pretty well. A light priestess.
Sort of a kind
all
of
right.
a nun.
Can you tell me?
Kind of.
Sort of a nun. Can you tell me exactly what you're saying as you are like repelling this thing with your great light?
Yes, I'll say, hallowed light, protect us. Bring this not Papa back to being a Papa. And I will shine my light toward him as I strain. And I only get 1 mark, but it's 1 mark. So it's something.
All right. Yeah. That's good.
So when he ends his turn in my warded zones, all of them, all horrors will take 1 will damage.
Really, really well done. That happens when he ends his turn.
Yeah, so it's going to be a whole round since he's already gone, but
that's okay. That's okay because I think that was really awesome. Okay.
So hopefully 1 more will.
All right. That means it's No Boots' turn, and No Boots is out here in the thick of it. I love that 2 guys ran off to fix something, and now just No Boots and Cyrena are up against this thing. No Boots, what do you do?
No Boots, of course, spins out his percussion revolver, and as Cyrena is being so, like, prophetic and spiritual, he just goes, "Not Papa, not today," and he shoots his revolver.
He shoots him with a gun.
He shoots him with his gun.
Give me your mind plus violence test.
Okay, I'm so good at violence. Ooh, that is... Oh, yeah. Yes! That's 3 marks, Jared.
That's good.
Yes!
You only needed 2 marks to hit, so you have a boon here. And I believe you need 2 boons to make it more deadly, right? How much damage do you do?
So the percussion revolver does 1 body damage, but whenever I do a flurry with it, I can treat it as a different weapon and attack with it again.
And 1 boon is enough to do a flurry, so you can attack with it again if you'd like.
Yeah.
And actually, Jared, I'm going to use my Dervish to reduce my flurry effects boon cost by 1 to a minimum of 0. So I'm going to do the flurry for free with my Dervish, and then I'm going to use that extra 1 to do extra damage on top of it. Anyway.
We're gaming out our minds right now.
You would need 2 boons. Oh yeah, that you'll be able to do 2 boons and thus 2 damage, right? Is that right?
Yes, I'm using. Oh wait, how many boons do I need to deal extra damage?
2 boons.
Oh, I only have 1 boon because I only scored 1 above the hit, right, or above the target.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So can I do anything else with 1 then?
Well, let's see. With 1 boon, you can attack with an additional wielded weapon. You can do the flurry, so you could fire again. Because I know that's part of his package, right?
Anything else?
One of his records. That's all you can do because you only have 1 boon, so you cannot cleave or make your weapon more deadly.
Dang it! One day I'll use my Dervish to do it for free.
Let me look at this Dervish real quick because I'm having this feeling like it's possible that this would all work out in a way. Okay, hold on. I could be wrong. All right, Dervish. Reduce your flurry effects boon cost by -1 to a minimum of 0. Okay, so you're using the flurry and you make it 0, and then but you still are sitting there with just 1 boon.
Yeah,
it doesn't work. Okay.
It's okay. That's fine. I'll attack twice. So I do 1 damage, and then I treat it as another weapon and I attack with it again. So here I go. I'm going to do another. I'm just going to shoot it again. Why not?
Go for it.
And that is 1 success, so I don't hit with that second one.
You don't hit, and I can just tell you that it feels like your bullet, the ball you fired out of your percussion revolver, just kind of gets swept up in this, like, churning, like, bilgy seawater that this creature is made out of. And what I'll say in game terms that means is you have hurt its armor, but not the creature itself.
Ah, interesting.
And that is No Boots, unless No Boots was like to take a minor action to move somewhere.
I think No Boots will move just a hair away from Not Papa because Not Papa is really bad to look at.
But if No Boots would like to go that far, No Boots is going into a different zone.
Oh.
And therefore...
Then I won't.
Yeah. Then he will not be able to do that. And that is because... he will need a check to get over the junk that is separating the zones here in this area.
He moves just to the edge of the junk, and he kind of leans against it and calls out to Bunk and Dr. Vespel, I think Papa's here.
Bunk, your turn, friend.
Could I use my major action to attempt to turn on the light?
Yes, you're going to repair the light, okay? And
I think that's going to be really important, actually.
That's why you're here, right?
Which skill are you using for this?
I was going to use Industry in Mind, which is what Jared called out, and I get a -1 mark. It's one mark easier. What's the easiest way it says? 1 mark easier to fix, rebuild, disarm, etc. with my screwy drive.
Very good. Go ahead and give me that check. It is Mind plus Industry indeed.
So I think last time we established that if you assist with 1 dice, it's 1. It's like half and rounded up.
I think we did establish that, yes.
Yes.
Because I have 1 in Industry, I might as well assist with this.
Yes.
You might, but if you assist, does that use your action? I think that it might be smarter.
It is
for you
your
to,
major action.
on your turn,
that's my
on your
major
major
action?
action, just try to do this yourself. Because it's going to take multiple successful tests to do this.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. That is just 1 mark.
That is not enough.
Even though it's -1 mark difficulty?
Oh, the screwdriver. I'm checking
wow.
1 box off. You have made some progress toward turning the light back on. Nice work, Bunk.
Minor action, pull the door closed so it knocks it. So I don't want to interfere.
Nobody's like, we're in trouble. And you're like, yeah, okay, click.
That's actually so funny. I'm watching you do it. I'm like, help! And you just close the door.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah.
That means it's Dr. Vespel's turn.
I think I'll also do a Mind plus Industry roll.
You need to do that,
continue
yes, sir.
progress here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 1 mark.
1 mark, not enough. You make no progress. Would you like to strain?
I would like to use my Under Pressure Mind Record, which allows me to strain without taking any damage.
Very cool.
I have 1. This is my last charge of this. I used 2 last session. So I will re-roll the 3 dice that did not get a mark. So let's see. Oh, hold on a second. I got 1 more mark. So I have 2 dice.
Nicely done. I'm checking off another box toward fixing the light. It feels like things are coming together. Plugs are finding outlets. Wires are going where they need to go. You're almost there. But that's the end of Dr. Vespel's turn. Very nice use of your records and your resources, everybody. But now it's Not Papa's turn again. And Not Papa already has poor innocent Cyrena grappled. And he can now do a maneuver called Devour.
Oh.
Yes, Devour.
I don't think we knew he could do that.
We didn't know he could do that. And here it goes. This attack does even more damage than his usual attack.
Oh, I should have waited to use my parade uniform. Boo.
Yeah, here it goes. Okay, he only scored, if you can believe it, on his big pile of dice, 1 mark, but that's enough to hit you. And so he does 2 body damage to you as he devours
I wish I had
you.
waited to use my parade uniform, but guess what? United Convictions. When I or a targetable creature within 2 range are damaged, exhaust this feature to reduce the damage to 0.
What?
Glimpse of redemption.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay, so
United Convictions.
I want to narrate what I think's happening. I think the thing has surrounded your entire body on all sides, but because you have that great light, it's like having trouble like closing on you. So you're like in this like sphere of like swirling slime, but it can't quite close on you. That's why it did no damage that turn, and now it takes an additional will damage. Ooh.
Yes.
I wonder how much will it has. Could it possibly be less than it has in body? I don't know. It is now Cyrena's turn.
I don't know what to do. Because I don't think I can repel again. I've already done that. I could try and get out of this grapple. And I think that might... Or can I take my I'm not sure. I could try and get out of the grapple. I don't know how else to do any more will damage right now. I could just try and whack at it with my with my I think I lift up my like lantern is this like giant staff with a huge like I don't know, it reminds me of almost like an astrolabe or something on top that's shining all this light. Maybe I can take it and like whack him with it. But I have no violence, so I don't know if this is gonna even work. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, I'll roll 4 dice for my body, and we'll see what happens. I could argue I'm fighting for my survival here, but
give it a shot.
That's not how the game works.
You know, sometimes we tell our players, hey, be clever, don't just whack the monster. But sometimes it's like, hey, whack the monster.
I fail. I'm having very bad dice luck today, and I've rolled all 4s. I'm
sorry. And you can't strain anymore either, can you?
I would have to take it as another will damage, which I could. Look, I'm going all out. That's what the game wants. They want you to go to the edge so that you can just bamf out and heal, hopefully. So I will strain and use my Indomitable to once again take it as will damage.
Instead of mind damage.
Okay. So I'm at 2 body, 1 mind, 2 will.
All right.
And I'm going to re-roll all 4 of these dice and hope for something. 1 6, 1 mark. I don't know if it's enough.
No, it's not enough to hit it. It's not enough to hit it.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like repelling this thing from you. You're just kind of like, you know, you're kind of dueling with the thing. Your light versus its darkness, and you're kind of just barely holding it at bay as little tendrils and little drooly bits of it start to drop onto your clothes.
If it stays within my ward, it will take more damage.
Okay, then it is No Boots' turn. No Boots, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I think No Boots is just gonna try to shoot it again. I also have my hatchet, but I do the same amount of damage, so it doesn't matter. And I want to try to use my dervish. So yeah, he's just gonna try to shoot it again. Okay. I want to use all my cool stuff, Jared.
Very good. Use it. Do it.
Okay. I have 1 more craps left. This was that fortune thing I can do where I can change 1 non-mark dice, a result of 4 or lower, into a mark per change spent, so I can at least hit the creature, because I only rolled 1 success.
Okay.
Or, I could strain. I think I'll strain, Jared. This is the big one.
This is the big one. This is it.
Go for it.
This is not Papa.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to do. No, I just 2. I hit it, and I'll do my flurry. Okay, 2. I hit it. I have 2 5s, and I'm gonna do my dervish and reduce my flurry effects boon cost by 1, so I don't need to even spend a boon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attack again.
Yes.
So take 1 body damage, not Papa.
Okay.
And here's my second attack. As I've got so many bullets in my gun. Two successes.
Yay!
2 marks. I hit it again.
You hit it again. Okay, great.
For 1 body damage.
Okay. So
yeah.
By the way, it looks like with the light that's hitting it from Cyrena's ward, that its armor is not replenishing. So you break through the remainder of the armor and you hit it this time. And the little oily muscle that's kind of like surrounding it, like these threads of ligament that are holding together this sloshing brown water, kind of like go. And then the man's voice goes, I'm sorry, I love you, where am I? I hate. And then it is Bunk's turn.
Bunk is going to try once more, or he's going to keep on going with his attempts to repair this.
Let's go.
With his screwdriver. Okay, that is 1 mark, but -1 to the difficulty because of the screwdriver, so that should be another check.
Right. It is. It should be. And it is. And suddenly the light comes on.
Yeah.
Hey!
Everybody needs to make a body plus survival test.
Yay!
Or be blinded.
Oh, no.
Striking.
Striking.
I got 1 mark.
I failed.
I got 2 marks.
I got 2 marks.
Okay.
So Bunk is just like-
you are blinded, not
You
permanently.
were looking right at
You
it
are
when it came on.
blinded. Yeah, it's just like the light shines out into this room. And this is kind of crazy. You guys went through this adventure in a way that I really didn't expect. You know, there's a way to go through the front door, explore a lot of rooms. You guys immediately found the secret chamber and found the little girl.
Got lucky.
But then you also did something I didn't expect. It says here in the adventure that when the light comes on, Not Papa takes a will damage. But we also know that our friend Cyrena has been dealing will damage to it, which nobody else was doing. You know what I mean? So Cyrena, that's all of its will.
Oh.
And when the light comes on, it's like, and it just starts to kind of like fall to the ground in clumps.
Ew.
Like just chunks of it are clunk down
I
against the
drop
ground.
out of his mouth as
Right.
the mouth clunks to the ground.
And the final thing you see is this kind of corpse of this kindly looking old man as these kind of tendrils of black ooze leave the corpse. And his face, which looked like it was in pain, with eyes full of terror, suddenly takes on a different cast, and he looks kindly again. And he looks like he's asleep.
Oh.
Papa? Muesli's Papa? And
No. To be clear, he is
He's
dead. I'm
dead.
just saying he looks like he's
Yeah.
asleep.
Well, she would check just in case. She would check, and then she touches him.
No.
And
Oh, man. Oh, it's so.
No.
No Boots does it too. It's like really sad. And No Boots does orphan voice. And it's like, Papa, wake up.
Dead. Long
Papa?
dead.
Oh.
Now you're in this room.
Because I think I think we're on the bottom floor. Cyrena was like, "Oh, we can maybe get your papa back." And I remember thinking, like,
Yeah, she
I didn't
lied.
want to be like your dad's dead,
that's not
but
happening.
I also didn't want to make promises I couldn't keep. It was tough.
Now you're in this room, and this awful creature has sort of filled the light room with sort of this miasma, this like weird chunks of the unknown floating around, and there are these heavy metal shutters. And your contract is completed when you get the light back on. So what do you do?
So is the
shine
lights
the
on, but the
light.
shutters are closed, so like the light is not shining? Is that the idea?
That's correct.
Well, Bunk can't see, so he's going. So he is quite strong, but as he's going, I can't see, loves. I don't know if this is permanent or not, but if someone could guide me to the things that need moving, I can do it for you.
So
since
when
I'm
you're
in the room,
blinded-
I'll lead him out.
When you're blinded, it just says sight-based actions are 1 mark harder, and it definitely isn't intended to be a permanent condition. But because this is a one-shot, I think that Bunk is permanently blinded for the rest of his life.
Wow.
And also, he can't smell anymore.
Oh, no.
No.
What? But
At
he
least he
is
has
the
his
person,
hearing.
the only person who has moved forward to open these shutters. Do you open the shutters?
Well, first things first. In an attempt to jumpstart the bolstering of my other senses, to compensate for my lack of sight and smell, I'm going to lick the metal shutter, just so I can just start to identify properties. Eventually, maybe in the next one shot, I'll be able to lick things and perhaps know what they are or
Good, that
who
makes
killed them.
sense. That was a logical action. All right, you lick the shutter.
Yep.
Mhm.
Then what
Then I will
happens?
attempt to open it. Would that be a body plus?
Oh, baby, we done killed the boss. You just opened that fucker.
We just open them. Oh, Cyrena will go to one and
Click,
start opening
clank,
it too.
clonk.
Yeah. No Boots goes to one and opens it too.
And
do
the
the
light shines out over the water, over the cliffs, and all the way back at the ship. They see you, and they take their caps off and they cheer. Yay, yay, there they are. Yay, yay. You know, it's the riverboat Drastic with the captain with the weird Captain McAlgie with her weird beard of algae and first mate Wirt. Yeah, they're both going.
Wirt, that guy we almost blew up.
And in Time Without Tide, this is important because on some dungeons that, you might have not as quickly gotten through this. You guys kind of found some secret little things pretty quickly. In Time Without Tide, there's an ancient technology called a relay. And I think Cyrena is holding your relay.
I am.
So when you're ready, you can zap everybody back to the riverboat Drastic.
First, we must go get Plum and Muesli, and then we relay back.
So you go downstairs and Plum
Is your
and
father still alive?
Oh no, he's quite dead.
Plum and Muesli actually have left the freezing chamber behind the refrigerator, and they saw that you cleared out the gilly belches, and they're kind of standing outside their house, and the light is on, and it's early morning, and the light's shining out across the strange and eerie early morning landscape of the world of fog. And they're waiting for you when you get there, and you hit that relay, Cyrena, and that is the end of the adventure.
What happens to Muesli? Does she become an orphan?
Did we bring Muesli and the bear with us?
Muesli, yes, you got Muesli and Plum, and Muesli replaces Bunk because Bunk is permanently blinded and can no longer smell.
But I can taste things.
But you can taste fine. And for some reason, you've started licking everything. Interesting.
I have one more pitch, which is that.
Oh, give me your pitch.
I look at the bear, and on the back of the bear, there's a little tag, and there's a little stitching, and on the stitching are 3 initials: JLM. Oh my God, Sydney.
Oh my God. It's the continuation. You'll have to get the game and find out what JLM
What does it mean?
I will also say that, there are rewards, and there was a reward for completing your contract. So each character would have earned $2 of moon dust.
We're getting dust, right? We're getting dust from the moon.
That was $1 for each of you for repairing
dust.
the lighthouse, and plus $1 for each of you for repairing it before the start of Little Summer, which, I kept track of your hex crawl and how many days that was taking. And you've done this, you had time to spare, so you would have gotten the bonus for doing it before the start of Little Summer, and then you would take this money and you would go and buy new records and abilities and stuff. So, well done, everybody.
That was
Time
awesome.
Without Tide, a new kind of dungeon crawl, hex crawl game from Chaosium that has really great. I mean, I thought that there was so much strategy in how you guys were using your abilities there at the end, against the boss. And what a unique way to kill the boss. You didn't have to kill the boss just by whacking it over and over. You kind of killed it by kind of draining its will using light. So I thought that was so very cool.
This was fun.
There's a link on this video. It'll take you to the backer kit where you can kind of, fund Time Without Tide and bring it to your table. But I've enjoyed being at this virtual table with my internet friends. Sydney Amanuel, Chris Grace, Matthew Capodicasa, and Paula Deming. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you,
I guess we're not friends in real life.
We're
I
not
just
real
found out.
friends.
Just internet friends.
Not real friends.
Interesting. Thank you, Jared. Jared, that was so much fun.
Yeah, thank you. That was great.
All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and be careful out there in the fog. I wish I could flick on a fog machine right now.
It's so foggy.
CJ, edit in a little element of fog going across the screen.
Oh yeah, make the fog as we disappear.